How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Halloween here at the Perfect Reload Laboratories, and we are taking a look at Alan Wake 2, the hottest horror game of the spooky season. One that is probably a little bit too much for me to handle. I love horror movies, but I don't like being scared. So horror games and I have never mixed well due to the kind of use of jump scares and all that fun stuff. But we are hopping in. We're not far into the game. This is maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes into the game, kind of past the very introduction. We are on our way to kind of ask around town to see what's going on with the murder that we are investigating. We are fairly positive that this is connected to a string of murders, and we are currently playing Saga Anderson, FBI agent extraordinaire, who doesn't want to look at us. And then Sam Lake himself, the writer of the game, he is portraying her partner. I don't believe it's his voice, though, unless he is able to put on a very convincing American accent. So I do believe he is maybe voiced by somebody else. So we've got a map here of Bright Falls, home of the annual Deer Fest. That's nice. We are right here. So yeah, we're going to kind of walk around. This is the Mind Place. So the way this works is you can enter this screen for the most part whenever you want, but the world is still happening around you, so you wouldn't want to do this in like combat or something. And you can see all of the notes we have collected so far are all done with the classic red string and the push pins and all that good stuff. So we kind of go through our clues as we go along. We have these goals here. So our current goal, interview the witnesses at the diner. So that's kind of like where we're on our way. You can physically walk around the space. Obviously, you get over this profiling thing. This is kind of like where you kind of dive into what's going on with the victim, and you're kind of putting these pieces together. We believe it's a ritual murder and all this stuff. There's these manuscript pages that you can find that Alan Wake, the writer, is writing, it seems, your case board and your map. And then you can just back out of it. So yeah, it's pretty inventive. I really like what they have, what they've done here. We got this dude here, the Oh Dear Diner. Okay, I'm just gonna do that to get that little pop-up to go away. So the graphical load, I talked about this on this week's podcast, is definitely, there's a lot to it. I think I've kind of got my settings in place at this point. I am looking at my frame counter right now, and I'm about 60 frames a second with where I'm at. This is the first time I've really been able to get to 60 frames a second, which is nice. So we're gonna try and figure out if there's anybody else we can talk to besides just the people at the diner, because there are people out and about. Let's see what this lady is going on. Oh, okay, we picked up some type of radio log there. I don't go too far away. But it seems like we are pretty much free to explore. Not a lot of sound going on. I want to make sure the audio is all right real quick. Yeah, everything is good. There, okay, I can hear him hammering his nail then. Okay, just a little bit of a quiet part. The coil whine is invading my headphones from my system trying to run this, so it's a little difficult to hear what's going on. But all right, well, I guess we'll loop around the block. I did see somebody play this portion of the game during a preview, and I know there's a guy on the street you can talk to, but he might not be there, or you might not be able to do that until you have talked to the people at the diner. Let's see if maybe we can talk to this gentleman. Nope, just more Deer Fest propaganda. Big Deer is, oh, you sound like you have a grudge. From the dangers of unsanitary conditions. Okay. You don't want to talk. All right, well, I guess let's find that deer. It's the Oh Dear Diner is where we need to head to. I will say, I mean, graphically, even though I'm not seeing this at its full clip of what it's capable of, it's still incredibly impressive. It is one of the nicest looking games I've ever seen. The level of detail, just everything. It's unbelievable.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
So we're finally meeting the sheriff. We've met some of his bumbling deputies so far.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made
So I haven't run into any combat yet. It's all been dialogue. Well written so far, certainly. Remedy stuff always is. Sam Lake and his kind of co-writers are always very talented at what they do.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
So Casey is a very like gruff veteran, doesn't really like dealing with anything. You know, Saga, I haven't gotten a good read on her yet. She's definitely very determined, very much willing to kind of go beyond. Jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm a big fan as Coconut is the next person, but come on. Okay, that's pretty good. All right.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
I'm trying to place Saga's accent. She doesn't really pronounce her R's, so it's almost like a British slipping through. So I'm not quite sure, but it also could be maybe she is maybe like a hint of Creole or something. I'm not positive.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime.
Oh,
I'm here from
okay.
New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Okay. Well, if you have to say what you're doing is perfectly legal,
What did you see
know,
in the woods?
I watch enough people being arrested on YouTube to know what's legal and what's not legal. I'll be the judge of this.
Crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks.
Okay.
They were tearing into the naked guy with knives.
Jeez.
Like some kind of satanic cult.
And you're just up here eating fat slices of pie
Then
the
we
next
bolted
morning?
and called the cops.
I do support pie for breakfast.
What makes you
If
say
you haven't
this is a
tried,
cult?
go for it. Side effects,
The masks,
early
the knives
grave.
aren't enough.
I mean, they were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree,
Oh.
cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out the whole
Ooh,
thing was.
I don't like that.
That's all.
Wish I could zoom in a little bit. Oh yeah, a little bit. The detail in his hair is super nice. And like the little like condiment tray and all that stuff. All right, let's go stand in the corner like a weirdo and enter our mind place. Because remember, this is happening while everybody is doing stuff. So while we're doing this, there's just this woman that nobody really knows in this small town, just standing in the middle of the diner, not talking to anybody, staring off into the
The
distance.
cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something.
I don't like this.
A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Okay, Cauldron Lake.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's
Oh, they were up to no
book. Nothing
good.
to do with a murder.
See, that's why everybody,
telling the
when
truth.
anybody tells you what I was doing was legal, it almost never is.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. I don't think I have any new clothes or new clothes, new clues. Do I? I do. Okay, so we can pull these up. So we can take this and we have to put it under the killer profile.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers.
Okay.
Not a lone serial killer.
Yeah. Cult of the Tree. Okay, so now we've got more clues about them.
I
So
need
we're
to know
gonna
more
start.
about the Cult of the Tree.
So it
if
looks like
I'm
we're
going
gonna have
shut them
multiple
down.
cases going on, and you can kind of filter between them. Oh, geez. Okay. Okay, so we had picked this up before, and it had this 4 later marking on it. So I guess we are now we're now good. So it goes down under cult goal, maybe? Yes. No? See, they will kind of subtly snap to where they're supposed to go, but it won't stick. Okay, so there we go. Now we got it. Okay, so cult psychology, who's involved, what kind of cult goal. Okay, now I think we're good to go back into the real world after staring at their microwave for a while and see who else we have to talk to. Oh, he's saving a place for his... Oh, that's a knapsack. That was just a big package.
Hello. How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it.
Yeah, well, who do I talk to next? Is there an employee I can speak with? No? Can I go where I'm not supposed to? Wow, this is super dark. Oh, okay.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Yeah, I don't really go up and start petting taxidermied animals, but, you know, you do what you want to, Junior Chuck Testa. I guess we can just go wherever we want. We are FBI, so, you know.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Okay, so we can't do that. This is the restroom. Hopefully nothing too grisly in here. And they're really into dim lighting in this place. Okay. All right, so there's got to be somebody out here we need to talk to, because it still says interview witness at diner. I hear these people talking, but I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to.
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Do I have to talk to them again? Is that maybe what it is? Yes. Okay.
So
there we
you
go.
found something there, right?
Fair enough. Should have probably started with that.
Cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Oh, her eye tracking is okay. There we go. We're back together now.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Saga maybe from this area?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful
Whoa.
thing happened to your baby girl.
That's a lot to just say out in the open.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
What?
That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV.
Okay, we
all
are
the
full on
time.
Twin Peaks at this time.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
We've gone full peak, ladies and gentlemen.
If you say so.
All right, all right, all right. Let's Oh, we got more. I'll just stand here and okay. Nope, doesn't go there. I wish this was a little bit better, you know, like, there we go. Cult symbols. We have any new case
The
closed?
cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated.
All right.
I'll need to start a new file.
I think we already did that,
But
so
it's
I
my
guess.
first cult case.
Ooh, first cult case. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Goals. Examine Nightingale's body. Go to the sheriff's station. Okay. So one of the things that we were told is that there is no coroner around. He is off on vacation for a little bit.
My guys have
And
you're ready to go take a look.
we have volunteered to do that ourselves.
Well,
So I guess that is what
I
we
got a
are
lead.
off to
Looks
do.
like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
A murder cult.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you.
Oh.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something.
I played some D&D back in the day.
Should we be using the term Grand Wizard to describe this dude? That's a little...
Looks like you have some
All right.
guests.
Morning, Ted.
Hey, Sheriff, you look like a fucking racist.
Dear
You the Grand Wizard around these parts?
Right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Okay.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
All right, so we are at the sheriff's station.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Okay.
In the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible.
One thing that I really
Either
like
way,
from a
Sheriff.
narrative standpoint is these conversations just happen as you approach
this is the
people.
Bright Falls
You don't
Sheriff's
actually,
Station.
I mean, sometimes you do need to actually, like, as you saw with that conversation in the diner,
appreciate the
you do need to
support,
press
Sheriff.
the button to instigate the conversation. But I like the fact that, like, when we left the diner, because we had done what we needed to do there, the sheriff was just like, hey, you know,
Sure,
here's
more
the
of
next
a
thing we're
funeral
going to
still
do,
works
you
on a
know?
shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though.
You
Our
go
own
ahead, Sam.
coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this
I'm
weekend.
never going to remember that. I know it's Agent Casey,
I'm
but
qualified to
it's...
perform examinations.
Whoa!
Yes.
You decided to kick that wall for a second. All right.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
Wonderful
Can't say
for
I feel
you.
the same.
He's joking.
Okay. Keep going. Oh wow, the graphical oh, it's better there, but man, it did not like
Okay.
that kind of mesh pattern.
Let's take a look at outpatient.
Oh, we're gonna have to blur all this out. This is gonna be
I'll
great.
start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
We get it to a spot
What was
where
the cause
you
of
can't
death?
see the wiener.
What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing.
Writing on the heart?
How'd they manage that?
Cool.
The
guess
body
we'll go to
shows
his
signs
head.
of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Yeah, his body's definitely weird. So you're actually like playing as this guy in the beginning of the game, and he was definitely not this bloated.
They did leave something inside his chest.
Wait, what was it?
This looks like text. A
Okay.
tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Yes, this guy was a former agent that worked with Casey, so Casey has a little bit of a personal connection to him. All right, guys, I'm just gonna stand here and go off into space. I gotta go stare at my lodge. All right. Examination.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
That it's a wonderland? Okay. Start from here. Cause of death.
That's not right.
Nope. Nope.
Right.
There we go. Nope. Is this not something to... Oh, the writing here. Okay. I'm piecing it together here. Piecing it together.
Heart can't have been marked before removal.
No. Figure that would be consistent with previous murders. Yep, cause of death. Okay. All right.
There's
Okie
definitely
doke.
something in his chest.
Oh, let's open
Did
it
the
up.
killers leave it there?
Okay, I think that's everything we can do, unless there's more profiling we can accomplish here.
Nightingale was chosen.
Okay, I saw it.
Why?
All right. I'll leave that for you to look at when you play the game. So. All right, let's rip it open. We have to censor all this. Is it a piece of paper?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron.
Oh, it's one of the manuscript pages.
Nightingale hunted saga.
Alan Wake.
The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them.
Jared Leto ass looking motherfucker.
Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
Well, they got more.
I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
Well, at least they kept them.
I have them right here. No, wait.
What?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Is he looking for the remote? Is it time for Wheel of Fortune?
Casey!
Oh, Jesus. Is he killing somebody in the other room?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Oh God, I don't like games like this.
I'll make you pay.
No. I'm good. This could be our first bit of combat. I don't like this.
No weapon.
I don't like this.
The page is set to get into the light.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the light. Do I just stand here? It's so dark on my screen, I cannot see anything.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Okay, I don't like this. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Now.
Okay. Jeez, I cannot see anything. I think I gotta go this way. There it is. Ah, Jesus!
Vanished.
Fuck! Okay. Awesome. Cool. All right, Alan Wake, you got me. Oh, I just hit continue. Oh, okay. Is that like just a little musical interlude?
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up.
Yeah, this is
The
not
page predicted all of it.
not good.
It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared?
Okay, I think we are going to call it there because I'm a little wiener boy that can't take much more of this. So yeah, happy Halloween, everybody. I hope you are enjoying your favorite horror movies, horror games, all that good stuff. I will be personally on Halloween night be watching Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown because I haven't watched it in a few years. And that's always a classic. So take it easy, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon if my heart makes it through the rest of the night. See ya.